niba umukunze mujyane muteteshe no hasara haryama niba umukunze mujyane.
This man grew up in very difficult life conditions where he lost his parents at a young age, plus having this albinism that made him receive unfair treatment by the society. He lost hope and thought life was meaningless, but that was long before Rachel came in and restored this man's hope, and he now feels happy than ever. They say they were united by their skin condition. This is their love story.
Nitwa Nirugira Theobari. Yego. Abamvuka hano Nyaruteja.
Azina yanjye nitwa Tuyisabera Sheri.
Rachel and Theobald are now a newlywed couple. They say that albinism brought them together after being rejected by many people who did not have such a skin condition. According to their testimony, people could hate them for no reason except lacking the melanin pigment. The husband thought he would never get married. He said maybe it's better to stay unmarried. But that was until he met Rachel, who showed her true love. She loved him purely, regardless of other factors, just love.
Namwe nyine uko mubibona mbana n'ubumuga bw'uruhu ngira ibibazo bigiye bitandukanye ibibazo by'izuba.
Rachel says she has a skin problem that goes on creating other problems, like when they are exposed to sunlight, plus the poor life they have. This frightens them that they might even end up developing skin cancer. But they believe God is there to protect them. She tells us how she met this man, and they ended up tying the knot.
Kubera ko nyine hari ihuriro ryacu twahuriye muri iryo huriro turamenyana.
We meet once countrywide people with albinism. In that annual forum, I met this man. We automatically loved each other and later got married. We now live a happy life together. Rachel says that after growing up, she wanted a lover. She needed someone close to her every day. She needed care, love and affection. But having albinism was a bigger factor that spoiled all she was thinking. She says that many men could not even wish seeing her in front of them. And a few of those who approached her never wanted to give him love she wanted. All they wanted was just sex. They dated but no intention of getting to further steps. She says most of them were not serious. The conclusion was to kneel down and pray, asking for a partner with same skin anomalies.
Arahari umwe twakundanye ariko ndebye imico ye mbona ntihura n'iyanjye.
There is one we fell in love for so long, but his characters could not match mine. At first, I thought he would change. I thought it was just a matter of time, but he never respected me as his lover. I was not his priority. He was only obsessed with drinking. He was a drunkard, and sometimes, due to excessive drinking, he could forget his responsibilities, and we ended up parting ways. According to that experience, she had fear that a normal person can always treat her differently. She had in mind that at least a partner who looks like her would be a little easier, because they would be having same skin disorder and thought they would cooperate. And finally, God answered her prayers and gave him Theobald.
Ndavuga nti mbanye n'umuntu dusa byanyorohera kuko twaba duhuje n'ibibazo najya mubwira ikibazo mfite akacyumva.
We can be sharing or having same problems, so he can understand me more than anyone else. This is the main reason why I married someone who looks like me. He loved me so much, I could see love in his eyes, not like other men who deceived me. We met one day in the forum. We were happy for each other, then talked and shared contacts. Later, we felt for each other and realized our life would be incomplete without living together. And we ended up getting married.
Nyine abantu banyakira neza nuko turakomeza turabana nyine mu buzima bukakaye.
I was given a warm welcome. I had come from very far. I chose to live with him because I could see my future with him despite having no money, but love first. She says that she has a blind eye and living in such hilly and mountainous regions was not easy. She was not used to climbing or even hiking, but as time went by, she got used. She says she only has one barrier: getting a job. Due to this skin condition, she is never employed.
Narize ariko kubona akazi byambereye ikibazo. Nize lettre.
I studied. I have my high school diploma, but ever since I graduated from high school, I have never got any single job. I studied languages and linguistics, but I was not lucky enough to continue the university. Most times when we see job opportunities, we applied, but people always reject us because of albinism. Having been rejected by a number of girls, he reached in a state where he thought he would never ever get a wife. And one of the reasons why he was always rejected was albinism, where even the society at large omitted him from others, and the other reason being poverty. This man says he's thankful to be having such a beautiful wife who loves and cares for him this much. In a family of 6, Theobald is the second born, and he's the only one who was born with albinism. In his family, this was not usual. Parents, after seeing he had this skin anomaly, they were shocked and wondered how 1 out of 6 can be born with such a condition. He says he grew without one of his parents, the father. He never knew what being raised by a father looks like, and thanks the mother, whom he says shaped his life in a way that made him live in harmony with others. Though the mother later passed away and he remained living with other siblings.
cyane abantu nkatwe ubuzima buratuvuna yizuba ryatse cyane ubwo icyo gukora cyose kirahagarara ukabanza ukarengera ubuzima.
Life is difficult, more especially for people like us with this condition. Like whenever there is too much sunshine, radiation damages the skin's outmost layers, and repeated exposure increases the risk of other conditions such as wrinkles, dark spots, and skin cancer. You can see we don't have anything, no possessions, no money, no jobs. But lack of these never stopped us from loving one another. See, the house is almost falling. If we get money, maybe we'll renovate the house. But as long as we love one another, we cooperate in everything. We rise and fall together. We share whatever we have. And we are looking for a better tomorrow. We believe that life will not always be this bad.
nta kazi dufite gisina nagize amahirwe yo kwiga kuko urumva ko ibyago byabaye nkiri muto.
I never had chances of continuing school due to losing both parents at my young age. I grew up in very bad situations that could not help me study but forced me to drop out when I was in primary 6.
Njewe ikintu gituma ndushaho kumukunda cyane cyambere nuko nari mbayeho nabi cyane mbaye mu bwigunge kurusha ubu ngubu.
I love my wife and my love for her increases daily. I had lost hope and confidence within myself before meeting her. No one could respect me, no one could encourage me daily as she does. I could see myself not fitting in the society and not supposed to even be around others. But she built kind of confidence in me and makes me feel I'm really a man. They are newlywed. They have spent a few months living together. They say they might have a baby next year, but they say they are not worried of producing a baby with albinism, since they are okay with it, but adds it will be better if they produce a baby without this deformity, so that the child will not face such life troubles they pass through, all because of their skin conditions. You know you truly love somebody when they hurt you so badly, but all you think about is the times when they made you smile. Always remember, true love never fades away, even if it's not reciprocated. It remains in the heart to purify and soften the soul. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah, and this is Afromax English. Remember to subscribe.